Correlation does not imply causation. The cat on the roof lesson. I love this one. I'm John, your carnivore teacher, Alpha. We humans love patterns. We do. We love to connect the dots. It's built into our brains. When we see two things happen close together, we assume one must have caused the other. That's how we make sense of the world. But sometimes those dots don't actually connect. They just look like they do. And that brings us to one of the most misunderstood principles in science and life. The correlation does not imply causation concept. Take a look at this picture of the cat on the roof. We see a car roof with a big dent. And right there, sitting calmly in the middle of the dent, is a cat. Now, most people's brains instantly go, that cat caused the dent. But come on, unless that cat weighs as much as a bowling ball collection, we know that's not true. The cat didn't cause the dent. The cat just happens to be sitting where the dent is. The two things are correlated. The cat and the dent occupy the same space, but one did not cause the other. That's the perfect visual for the idea that correlation does not imply causation. Why our brains confuse the two? Some of the smartest people do this. Our brains are wired for survival, not scientific precision. When we see patterns, we assign meaning first and fast, because in nature, that's what kept us alive. Hear thunder after lightning? You learn quickly they're connected. Get sick after eating a certain berry, you avoid it next time. But in the modern world, filling the data, marketing, and algorithms, this instinct can trick us. It can. Just because two things happen together doesn't mean one caused the other. They might be connected by coincidence or by a third factor that you didn't even see. There's a health and nutrition trap here. It happens all the time in nutrition science. Someone eats red meat and later develops heart disease. The conclusion, red meat causes heart disease. But that's correlation, not causation. Maybe that person also ate sugar and seed oils and processed carbs. Maybe they smoked, slept poorly, or lived under chronic stress. Those are confounding variables, other factors that can influence the outcome. So when researchers say meat is associated with higher disease risk, that doesn't mean meat causes disease. It just means people who ate meat in those studies also had other lifestyle patterns that increased risk. In short, association is not proof. Science requires controlled experiments, not assumptions. Let's take a look at some everyday examples. Ice cream sales and drowning deaths both rise in the summertime. They do. Does that mean eating ice cream causes drowning? Of course not. They're both linked to a third factor, hot weather. People who carry lighters have higher lung cancer rates. Does carrying a lighter cause cancer? Nope, smoking does. And yes, your cat sitting on the dented roof doesn't mean she caused it. She's just taking credit for the drama, as cats do. This is why it matters. Understanding the difference between correlation and causation protects you from being manipulated by media headliners, by marketing, and even by scientific misinterpretation. It helps you think critically. When you hear X is linked to Y, ask, did they actually prove cause? Were there other variables? Was it a controlled study or just an observation? Because too often, linked to or associated with is just clever phrasing for we don't actually know, but it sounds convincing. Here's the takeaway. Life is full of coincidences that look casual but aren't. And in health, fitness, and nutrition, this misunderstanding fuels fear and confusion. Don't mistake the cat for the cause. Don't assume the dent explains the cat. True understanding means digging deeper, asking better questions, and refusing to settle for easy answers. That's how science works, and that's how you protect yourself from getting fooled by headlines, by trends, or by experts selling fear. So the next time you see two things happening together, pause and think, is it cause or just correlation? And remember, the cat didn't make the dent. She just found a warm spot to sit. I see this all the time in relation to shots, pills, medicine, all the time by very intelligent experts, everything. If you found this helpful, click the thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and click that bell icon so you get a notification when I put my new video out every day, teaching you something quickly, something within 3 to 5 minutes. And share this with somebody who needs to hear it. And if you leave me a question, a comment, or a suggestion, I will write you back. Thank you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day.